Ride for Ricky when I'm walking. Wildin' like I'm Stone Cold Steve.
On the road and hungry for a win against a Western Conference rival, the Golden State Warriors are ready for this thing to get started. The excitement of the NBA is on the way. With Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and Allie LaForce on our sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Curry can't get it to go. And great offensive firepower for the Kings. But you know what, Stan? They know they got to defend.
Well, their head coach, Doug Christie, made his bones at that end. But it's on these players to execute, and that'll be the challenge. Well, that's just a nice slam there from Levine. He makes it look so easy.
Curry deciding where to go with it. Over Westbrook. Curry can't get it to go. And here now the Kings. On the wing, DeRozan. Got it. Good job in the low post.
DeRozan not trying to do too much inside.
Outside Curry. Outside Kuminga. 5 on the clock. And he comes up with the deuce.
Oh, nice feed. You can see how Curry makes their offense flow, even when he's not scoring.
Back to Westbrook. Down low. Here's Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Butler deciding where to go with it. Just 5 on the clock. Curry outside. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
And you can see how the entire arc is open for Curry. There's no part of it where he's timid about shooting.
Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. The Warriors shooting their first foul shot of the game. And that one missing.
What you appreciate most about Curry is his confidence, especially when it comes to how far he can connect from.
So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Warriors are trying to maximize what Steph Curry has left. Coach Kerr said, quote, "What we're watching with Steph is one of the greatest artists of all time in his twilight. What can we do to give him the best chance to perform, to make the game easier for him?" That's where we are. Back to you guys.
Looking to stay in the mix. Allie, we thank you very much.
Check out the elevation from Westbrook. He's got some of the best hops in the league.
And so Steve Kerr tries to call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Substituting on the court.
Here's Pajemski. They kick out to Heel. Back to Pajemski. To the middle. Here's Horford. It's hauled in by Achua. The Kings leading. And you look at the addition of Jimmy Butler. G.A., why has he been such a fit for the Warriors?
He really is an unselfish, high IQ superstar, and that's what the Warriors are all about. And his isolation, interior scoring has given them another look offensively. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
They set the screen.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
DeRozan for three. Off the mark, his first miss of the game, 1 for 2. 29 seconds left in the first quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Richard. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. 15 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Back to Schroeder. Screen by Saric. Good work defensively by Horford. He can't hit that time. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Kings lead by 1. What?
The Warriors, 11.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
Stan, teams track different officiating crews, don't they, and how they tend to call the game.
Yeah, they do, Kevin, and there are some organizations who do it more than others. I'm not a fan of it myself because I think it puts your players' focus on the officials and takes away from focusing on what they're supposed to be doing on the court. So I'm not a big fan of it.
Butler. Pass to Horford. Shot clock at 5. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Well, a staple of Horford's offensive attack. He can do damage from the in-between area.
Now here's Levine. Baseline try. Jimmy Butler with the rebound.
Well, the defense just gave him that shot, and he wasn't able to convert. Very disappointing.
From past the arc. Rebound by the Kings.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Outside, Levine. Pass to Clifford. Driving to the basket. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Three-pointer healed. And Zach Levine pulls it down.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. The two-time dunk champion, Zach Levine, can hammer it down, Coach, or he can bury one from 3.
Well, that's right, Kevin. And look, he came into the league with that great athletic ability, and we all marveled at it. But this guy's really gone to work on his skills, and he's become one of the most efficient shooters in this league from any range on the floor. This guy has gone from great athlete to great player.
So both teams making some changes here. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Inside. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Warriors ball.
Here's Curry. Pass the Buck. Oh, tough play by Butler.
And Butler tremendously strong for a wing. That really helps inside.
go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Stephen Curry is nearing the finish line. He said every year there's some new style, new energy coming through that challenges you. And seeing these young dudes come up and understanding how much talent there is, this is not going to be around forever. So enjoy every moment of it. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks a lot, Allie. Shot clock at 2. Here's Curry. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. Westbrook feeling it out a bit. And the 3 ball is good. And it's a 4-point Kings lead.
Westbrook is so much more difficult to defend when that 3 ball is going down.
Outside Curry. The 3 ball from Curry.
Yeah, and when you're hit, you gotta hit back.
A bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
Shoots from the baseline. And the Kings check on 2 more.
Just so versatile. I mean, Westbrook can go to the hole, bring it back out for 3, or in that case, just rise and fire from mid-range. .116 left to play here in the second quarter. At the top of the key, Heel. Pass to Curry. 17-foot shot on the way. Count that one. Curry's got 8. Just shows you how impressive Curry's shooting ability is, that he can adjust for any distance.
Now Westbrook, defended by Payton. Back to DeRozan. Just 5 to shoot. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
That's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
Outside Curry. Hit by Kuminga. To the paint. And Kuminga throws it down.
Well, you want to stop Steph in the 2-man game, but he's so smart. He'll get others involved.
DeRozan in the corner. Overhealed. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. The 3 ball. Oh, my goodness, with no time left on the clock.
Without a moment to spare, he guts this one out.
What poise, what focus. That's an impressive shot.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. The Kings trail. In GA, we know Coach Steve Kerr has been up front. In order to win, the Warriors need to take and make a lot of threes.
Well, it's the superpower of their best player, and the arrival of Jimmy Butler has provided some balance, but threes are still their best bet.
Outside Curry. Over Westbrook. A shot by Curry, no good. DeRozan in the corner. Tries from 10. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. Here's Golden State. Pass to Kuminga. Golden State moving the ball around. Here's Curry. Focus from Curry. Gets it to fall inside.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Spins. DeRozan's shot is off. The Warriors leading. On the wing, Green. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. And it's off from three-point range. Westbrook with it. Butler covering. The wide open look here for DeRozan. DeRozan can't get that one to fall. Here's Golden State. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Kuminga, no good. Left side, DeRozan. In the corner, Eubanks with it. Pass to DeRozan. In the corner, Murray with it. Here's Westbrook. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento. And he's just had one attempt at the line early. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And the real star stand of this Kings team is Domantas Sabonis. Can he anchor them, though, defensively?
Well, Sabonis is not a big-time shot blocker, Kevin, but paint points haven't been their biggest concern. Rather, it's been their